Good afternoon. It's Grandma Rana here, and I just thought I'd do another stitch long. And I have got my Christmas in July out, and it's called Winter Village. And I've done the first one, which is fine. Just trying to set my camera up so I don't have to move it again. Oops, sorry. And that's this one here. And it's all done. And I might sew them together and make them into a sort of a panel with strips in between. Sort of. We'll see. I'm not too sure yet. Make a border, a fabric border around it. Yeah, that might work out well. And yeah, I thought it was nice. It's from Joy Sunday, and I got it from Amazon.ca. And it's 11 count, and it's only 21 by 21 centimeters, which is not very big. It's not even like 6 by 6. But I like how the detail goes outside the circle, like in this little cloud. Although it doesn't go outside the circle in this one. Oh, the tree does. So it gives it a little dimension. Yeah. Snowflakes look a little pixelated. I mean, I could add some beads on there, maybe, or some bling. I just don't like fiddling with bling. My fingers have been getting kind of weird lately. So, yeah, easier the better. We'll see. I mean, I like the idea of it, but whether I can actually pick my needle out, we'll see. So, I'm just going to move myself over a tad, so I'm going to get my whole hand. I'm working up in the top right corner, and I'm still doing the background. Yes, I haven't worked on it for a couple of days since the last video, so I thought, what the heck. There. Let's see. Cleaning up my diamond painting mess in my other rooms while hubby's away. I got kind of carried away, and things got a bit messy while I got sick and everything, and it just was not fun. Yeah. Push you back up a bit so you're not looking at my fat hand fingers. Take over. Still awkward trying to figure out this out. I'll get it. So I really appreciate all my new subscribers, and thank you, Texas, for commenting on my last video, wherever you're from. Let me know where you're from. It's kind of fun. I have to go back and look to see who commented last time, but I remember Texas said hello, so hello back at you. Greetings from Victoria, BC, Canada, which is on Vancouver Island, just sort of kitty corner to Seattle, Washington. We're in the little indent there, southern end of Vancouver Island. Yeah, on the west coast. Yes, we were almost American. Back in the day, they had I think what they call the pig wars or something, and the border was divided. Yeah, and that's how it worked out. Yeah, it's a much nicer thread than the last thread I was working on. So we got to be Canadian. So a little bit of history there. Not that long ago, really. Nope. Oops. Bit cloudy today. It's nice, a lot cooler and not so humid. I go all the way across the row here, which is not that far. But bound and determined to get one color done on here before the end of July. Christmas in July. So at least I'll have 2 done, and then I'll finish. Take a deep breath. Here we go again. Yeah, I've been having some issues with my hand lately. uh, don't get old. Now that I got all the time to do my handiwork, my hand is giving out on me. Might have to learn to do it with my left hand. It's not so bad. Actually, I could probably do it with my left hand. I've done it before when, you know, you're doing a long time and then your hand gets tired and, sorry, I'm trying to find the hole. There. Try this way. My neck's getting a crank. Yeah, it's so small, it's hard to figure out where to do it for the best advantage. I could put some silver thread over top of the stitches to make it, give it some sort of bling. Just, this snowflakes look sort of blah. Might reconsider it and see on the top of the houses, and yeah, kind of what do you call it? Folk art, is that what you call it when it's like they're painted like that? European. Oh, I don't know. Having issues finding the hole, sorry. Trying to keep it in the middle here. So it happens when you're working on a small project, things get tangled easy. I realize I have a whole ton of special shapes that I haven't finished because I started doing diamond painting, and then that was during COVID. Oh, little dragonfly, don't hit the window. No, we live across the creek from a creek, so there are lots of those dragonflies that come whizzing by. I think they're hummingbirds, but they're dragonflies, and they head right from my living room window. Oh, little birdies, stay away. Not birdies. Dragonflies are flying insects. They're not birds. You think they are when they're flying around and they have those pretty iridescent colored wings, and yeah, it's quite amazing what God has put into our nature when you stop and think about it artistically. Wonderfully and fearfully made. And that's just us. Yeah. Yeah, it's just coming in from the back. There. I don't want to have to take it out and make a mess. Why it keeps moving? because I don't move it. Yeah, it keeps sliding down. We'll see how much I get done before hubby gets home. That won't be till Monday. Next Monday. He's still playing bridge, as far as I know. He said he had one more day. They made it to the they didn't make it. They made it to the finals, but they came in 40 out of 300, which is really good for. Then you get tired, but like they've been playing bridge for like 5 days straight, right? So you're kind of starting to wear out. Well, hang on, see what I mean? I'm just continually flubbing things here. Be nice, camera. Be nice. I'm gonna try something different because it's just acting crazy here. Keeps catching on my pants. Not one. There, that's better. I think. Yeah, I don't play bridge. I'm not a mathematical person. Well, he's a left brain person. I'm a right brain person. You know what I mean? And all my other kiddos and my daughter, they're very left brain. I am definitely not. And I don't know how that happened. I was always the crafty one, nimble with my fingers and musical somewhat, and sang in choir, church and stuff. And yeah, play the piano a bit, and just for myself. I'm not a pianist, quote, like my fingers are too small. I'm nimble on the needle. My kids don't have time really to do stuff, although my daughter that lives here has made attempts at cross stitching. So, and she seems to enjoy doing embroidery more than cross stitching. So she did a few things for me at Christmas time, and that was kind of nice, her making me something. I always did a lot of sewing and quilting, and when I was younger, I did crocheted. My granny taught me how to do all my stuff because my mom had some mental issues and pretty left us on our own for much of the time, and so I'd go stay at my grandma's, and she showed me how to do crocheting and cross stitching, and she used to make beautiful tablecloths. I have a few of her tablecloths that she made. Not a few, one or two. Yeah, it lasted a long time, that crochet thread. I'll try to do more stitch alongs. I just reviewing and stuff like I don't get paid for to show anything, and it's more like I'm trying to vlog something, which I don't really like to do, but I don't mind showing and sharing things, and yeah, I don't want to get myself all stressed out because I have to, you know, do a video to make money. I would. I barely get these ones out because I don't never know quite what I'm saying. It's usually off off the top of my head. So I hope you can all don't mind that, because I have a lot of stuff in my stash that I could show you that I have not done that need to get finished. And yeah, this crazy world we live in is there's something every day almost. It's like, oh my goodness, what next? I mean, you go to church and you would never think about, you know, deception and being deceived in the false churches and all that. And yeah, and the political agenda is just crazy. Personally, I don't think it's a democracy when you have two parties. I mean, seriously. At least here in Canada, we have, you know, a few choices, like, seriously. Even though we're still under Great Britain, at least we're allowed to certain more freedom, in my opinion, you know, because you're either right or left, and the weird ones are the ones that are in between on each side. I mean, it's nuts, crazy. How to keep your sanity. That's why I do this, and I don't watch the news too much, because it just, I don't watch TV at all, especially during COVID. I stopped, you know, because every day they give you the tally of who died, how many people died and all. I don't want to hear that. Like, depressing. It was really depressing. Yeah, this is much nicer thread. I don't know if it depends what company where Joyce Sunday sells their stuff to, and then different companies, right? And then they put out the product with their own fabric and materials, because I've had some Joyce Sunday lately that were not so great. Like that one, the thread was just terrible. It kept tangling, and the canvas was nice, but it was like this, right? But the thread was just bleh. So maybe I'll get the sky done today, and then I can work on this before the end of the month if I get it done. I hope. There we go. Yeah. It's better if I don't scoop on this while I'll do it when I'm not making the video, because it never works out. It seems like I get Twitter faded. Yeah. Oops, I did it again. Came up the wrong hole. Hang on, I'll make sure I don't double stitch it. Which can be very annoying. Where am I at? Took a long time to go across that row. I did it again. It slipped down. And why it does that? I slept until 10. I took my medication, so I set my alarm for 8, so at least I could get my meds in, right? And I just went back and laid in bed for a while. And before you know, it was chilly. I didn't want to get up yet. But I know if I slept too long, I never used to sleep in, but this year has just been... I will go to the gym on Friday because I missed Monday and Wednesday, and it was just bleh. But now that it's not so bad out, and you get in the car and it's like sweltering heat in there, and it's like, AC. It's an old car, so, and mine is outside. My hubby's is in the carport, so I'll tell you a funny story. I don't know if I did or not, if I shared this. When I was getting into the car, and there were like hornets just about attacking me, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And the next day, it was just the beginning of summer, and of course all the bees were all out and around the bushes where I have my car. And so here they were. The next day, I kind of looked and I thought, where are those hornets? So it's not the nice bees, you know. No. I'm going to turn this upside down and go this way. I have to get it finished. If I can get in there. Find the hole before I get distracted again. Down in and take a deep breath. There. You can tell when you get the hole right. And then I'll just scrunch it up a little bit so that you can see where I'm at. And then I just cross over. I guess unless it got interrupted, anyhow. Hang on. Yeah, right there. So, anyhow, so this is bee. I got in the car and I had the window open. It came right in. It was like buzzing right around me. And I thought, good gravy, what's going on? And then I got out and looked because I didn't want them flying in the car when I was driving, so I had to shoo them out and make sure. So I was getting back in the car, and I looked in the mirror, in the side mirror of the car door, you know, where the side mirror is. And there they were, these 2 bees were going in there and having their little bee's nest in there, hornets, in my window. And behind that, there was a little, you know how you kind of can tilt it and move it around while the glass was sort of not totally stuck to anyway. Yeah, so I had to call hubby, come and get these bees. Oh shoot, I did it again. That's what I get for talking. There. And so he had to get some bee spray, hornets, whatever, I don't know. Anyway, got rid of them all. Yeah, I could see them going in behind there, like, really? Bees don't make a nest in cars, like, I guess. I don't know. I just thought that was very, very odd. But nice and warm on that one side of the car, I guess. I don't know. Much easier when you have a grip on the side of your canvas. Hold it this tight so I can get the needle in. So that was my unusual adventure last month. There. Yeah, it's weird how it crosses over too like that. I don't know why. Oh, the sun's coming out. Getting brighter in here, you can tell. Normally I have to close the window because about 3 o'clock-ish it gets kind of toasty in here if I don't pull the blind down. Yeah, it's hard to see where the hole is. Get in there. Oops. Bees I don't mind, but hornets, and they were attacking me in my turf, so time for bye-bye. It's a pretty blue color. A chilly blue, a winter blue. I really like the one that Crazy Borgie's doing, Warm Winter Wishes. That's a really nice little sampler. I like that one. But like I said, I've got way too many things on the go. Hang on, where am I at? Trying to get in the right hole there. And I have some Christmas ladies to diamond paint. Yes, I do. And I ran out of hearts on my mandala. I don't know what happened. There maybe some kicking around that one I've had since I very first started doing diamond painting a couple of years ago during COVID. And yep, don't leave your diamond painting sitting around too long because things get lost. There might have been another package because there was like only 9 and there was like 9 more to go. Like, could have been an extra package that went AWOL. I'll have to look through my stuff. So that's sort of what I'm doing, trying to rearrange my, well, I used to do scrapbooking, and I have a lot of scrapbooking stuff that I'm not using anymore, so I was thinking about donating it. I could probably repaper my wall with all the nice paper I have, laminate it, and stick it on my wall. Oh, gosh. Terrible. I'm a hoarder. You know, we've lived in the same house for 40 years, and I have stuff, all kinds of stuff. Lots of scrapbook albums that I did, and I inherited my mom's scrapbook albums and my other parent, or niece parent, my hubby parent, and I have genealogy books and like lots of history stuff I've saved. I don't know why. It's all on the internet, you know, right? But I always like to have the paper document. That's just who I am. And I've done crochet, so I've got a big tub of crochet stuff and a big tub of knitting downstairs, and not to mention the stuff upstairs. So I'm losing my spot again because I'm a little further along the row here. Getting there. And I switch and do this one. I don't think it makes much difference. So I'm trying to figure a way of organizing my 2 rooms. They used to be my kids' rooms, and they're not that big. It's just room for a few things, and then, you know. I like diamond painting bumblebees. I got quite a few. They call it, there's an old saying, they used to say the bee's knees, which means it's great, right? Got one with a bee's nest. I should get it out and work on it. It's one of the very first ones I bought. The beehive with bees around it. Because our next door neighbor back there has beehives. You can rent a beehive or something like that. And then you just, you know, keep it going. Whatever honey you get out of it, I guess you get to keep the honey. And he's got 2 or maybe 2 hives. I've never noticed a lot of bees, but they seem to be a lot around the flowers. I mean, they don't come and attack you. They're the nice ones. They leave you alone as long as you don't bring food out. Eating hamburgers or something, you might as well. Eat inside. I don't like eating outside much. Yeah, this is a better cross-stitch video than last night. Sorry about that. I don't know what it is. I think your body, camera knows when you're frustrated, I guess. All the world events, it was kind of been a bit upsetting on all the news events going around. I just try not to think about it, you know, but when you get older, it kind of wears and tears at you, and you think, oh, good grief, and you can't do anything about it. So sometimes it's best not to get too, my hubby likes to know all the details, like he obsessed. I don't hardly, I just see little glimpses of it on my YouTube channel, and then they're usually either over-exaggerated or putting their own spin on it, and then you get conspiracy theories and all that, and not going there. Oh, it doesn't want to go in there. There. I think sometimes I put too much ink on it, and then it gets kind of stuck in there. Oh, that one's okay. Depends on the color. I think red is really bad. Get my birdie one out again, and my other ones, the small mini ones that I sort of put aside to work on. So, it'd be nice to get things tidied up to the point where I can find things. I don't like having to fish for things and down under, you know, hiding underneath something. Oops, so sorry, so sorry, so sorry. No, I made myself some soup. Chicken noodle soup from the dried chicken noodle soup that I like to have. And then you just boil water and sort of boil on that. And that's usually what I don't eat too much lunch. I just have smaller meals because ostomy doesn't like it if I eat too much all at once. It's better if I just eat smaller meals during the day kind of thing. It's nice once you get a rhythm going and then you don't want to stop. I think it was the thread that frustrated. I'll have to do that one, does not want to go in. Go back and finish this row. Is just sorry. Oh dang! Forget that row. Come back and do it. Can't see what I'm doing very well. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let me know what you're working on today, if you're working on diamond painting or cross stitching or crochet, or if you like doing something different than what I do. I try to do a little bit of everything every so often, then I don't get worn out kind of thing. Trouble is keeping it all organized so I'm way behind on my diamond and everything because I got sick over the last year, and so I kept seeing things, oh boy, I can buy that, and now it's still sitting there, you know. That's right.